always race to win.
G'day, how you going? It's the Downunder Gamer here. Welcome back for some more Marble World Racing. Today we are at Roulette Road for race number 2 of the Marbula 3 series. Let's have a look at the standings. So after the first race, Rojo Rollers 7 ahead of O'Rangers and Constrictors. Just a reminder, the top 3 teams at the end of the season get to go to Marbula 2 for next season. So currently Rojo Rollers, O'Rangers and Constrictors are the teams looking to do just that. Individual championship only being the one race, so it's Clementon, Rojo Dos, Boa, Misty, Rojo Uno, Wespy, Shiny, Flare, Hop, and Wispy for the top 10. And now from this race onwards, we'll have reverse grid starting order. So that means for today's race, it will be Clutter, Barn, Scorch, and Indy getting to start at the front. Misty, Boa, Rojodos, and Clementon will be starting at the rear. So let's head over to the track and get ready for race number 2. And we're off and rolling for race 2 here at Roulette Road. Fast, hard drop leading to a long straightaway. Clutter currently in the lead over Rojo Uno and Indy. So Rojo Rollers performing really well in the last race yesterday, getting 46 points. Rojo Uno already up there in second. So Clutter takes the blue path. Looks like Rojo Uno and Indy also going the blue way. Go through the bumpers. You can see some of the marbles on the other side. There is Shimmer on the red side. So Clutter. It's a bit of an awkward bounce there, and that puts Scorch into the lead. Oh! A marble just came off the track. Didn't quite see who that was. Maybe it was Boa. Anyway, so up the front still, Clutter ahead of Scorch. Clutter having a bit of trouble in the fork in the road. Couldn't quite decide which lane they wanted to pick. Very close battle here, Rojo Uno and Clutter. They both took different lanes, but oh, Clutter hits the middle. Completely gets obliterated. So that puts Rojo Uno. Finished 5th in the last race, currently now in the lead. Jump for the Jungle Jumpers. One of the 3 teams that dropped down to Marbula 3 for this season. Rojo Rollers also one of those teams, but they've been doing pretty well so far, getting that first good chunk of points, and now Rojo Uno in the lead. In fact, looking at the leaderboard, Rojo Dos has jumped up to 4th, so Rojo Rollers looking to do another really good race here. Rojo Uno has a massive lead right now, 4.2 seconds ahead of Jump, currently sitting in 2nd, and then it's like another 4 seconds back to Scorch. So they've got some pretty big gaps among the front runners. Back here, battle for 4th place. It is Wespy. Gotta watch out for the casino chips that drop on the track. Can slow down the marbles. Let's have a look at the lead. So Rojo Uno, 4.6 seconds ahead of Flare. Looks like Flare has been overtaken by a few marbles there. Had a bit of trouble on the red side. Jump has jumped up to second. And it looks like we just saw Momo retire from the race. We just saw on the leaderboard their name was crossed out. So Momo found some place on the track to come off. Didn't quite see where it happened though. So Jump sitting in second with the fastest lap of the race so far. Scorch and Rojo Dos got a very nice run through the red section. So Rojo Dos and Scorch getting a bit stuck on those bumpers though. Meanwhile, Rojo Uno with a massive 6-second lead. Jump to the battle with Rojo Dos. Rojo Dos going a little bit slow there through the loop-de-loop. Lost a bit of speed. Was looking to try and get a 1-2 finish for the Rojo Rollers. Right now though, it's still a pretty good result. First and fourth at the moment. We've got Jump from the Jungle Jumpers and Indy from Indigo Stars. Indigo Stars not having a particularly good race. They only got 9 points in total. So final lap, we'll go on board with the race leader for one last lap around the Roulette Road. See if anyone can catch up to Rojo Uno. Has a pretty good lead though, about 5-6 seconds. Getting caught up on some of the casino chips, but getting through there pretty cleanly. Next marble along is Jump. Has a couple marbles close behind. Indy and Flare. Ooh, that was a pretty hard hit on the bumper there for Rojo Uno. Gets past all those pretty easily though. Make our way to the finish. So Rojo Uno, pretty comfortable win in the end. Jump, able to grab second. Indy gets third. Rojo Dos, so another really good performance here for Rojo Rollers. Starting the season strong. Looking to try and get back up to Marbula 2 as soon as possible. So we wait for the rest of them to finish across the line. So Rojo Uno, 4-second win over Jump. And Indy rounding out the podium. Then we got Rojo Dos, Flare, Clutter, Anarchy, Hazy, Shimmer, and Tawny. So your top 10 down the bottom. Shiny, Misty, Go-Go, and then it was Momo and Boa that found their ways off the track. Didn't quite see where it was. I think it was somewhere near the top of the track. So we'll have to have a look at that post-race. See if we can fix that for future races. That's all the racing though. Let's head over to the podium. And here are the winners for race 2 of the Marbula 3 series. In third place we've got Indy. Second place it's Jump. And today's winner at Roulette Road, it's Rojo Uno. Congratulations to our race 2 winners. And now we'll have a look at the scores at the end of race number 2. Rojo Rollers doing even better than yesterday, getting 51 points. And Constrictors doing the worst, getting just the 7 points. So over in the team standings, Rojo Rollers now 34 points ahead of O-Rangers, and then it's Jungle Jumpers in third. So 2 of the top 3 teams are former Marbula 2 teams trying to make their way back up to Marbula 2. And the biggest movers for today, we've got Balls of Chaos going 5 positions up to 6th, and then Constrictors dropping 6 positions down to 9th. And finally, over in the individual championship, it's Rojo Uno, 3 points ahead of teammate Rojo Dos. Then we got Clementon, Flare, Jump, Anarchy, Westby, Tawny, Indy, and Hazy, rounding out our top 10. The biggest movers for the individual championship, Jump and Indy both going 12 positions up to 5th and 9th. And then we had Boa dropping 10 positions down to 13th. So that will be all the racing for this week. We'll see you next week for races 3 and 4. So until then, have a good one.